Need tickets to that next event? Well, at 12 Ounce Sports, we've got them with soccer anywhere in the world. Tickets to any venue, any sport. Want to go to NCAA or NFL football matches? We've got them.
Yeah.
Baseball at every level. Every Power 5 matchup is available. Don't forget, costumes and paint are optional. What's that? You want to go to Broadway? We have those too. Want to jam out? Every concert, every artist. That's right, at 12 Ounce Sports, we've got the tickets for less. 12ozsports.com/tickets. That's 12ouncesports.com/tickets.
Welcome to MyBookie. You're ready to create an account and start making money, and we're here to help. And remember, you can get a bonus of up to $1,000 on your first deposit. Now you're ready to bet. Just go to mybookie.ag, visit the sportsbook, click on your bet, and input the amount you want to risk or win in the bet slip. Yes, it's that easy. Just remember, at MyBookie, you play, you win, you get paid.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Taco Tuesday edition of Primetime Live with Philly Pete. I'm your host, the one, the only, Philly Pete, and hey, we're here live. We're here live on the 24/7, 12-ounce sports platform, streaming. Why not? The Live X itself, the TV, and of course, YouTube. We're here. We're live. Welcome back. Chaotic week. Work's been crazy. No show last night. I had to do a little bit of extra work, but I'm back here tonight. All right, for the next half hour. Got a nice 10 card or 11 card, 10 11 game card in the NHL. We'll run through all that and kind of catch up a little bit. Really, it's almost a week till Christmas. I can't believe it. Time really does fly. Hopefully, everyone is getting finishing everything up. I'm just about done. Just got to wrap a little bit. And I'm good to go. Hopefully everyone's having a great Tuesday so far, getting home from work safely on this chaotic Tuesday. It's going to be a chaotic week in terms of, driving, all the last minute shoppers. I get it. So, it is what it is. That's just how it is during the holidays. All right. It's crazy. Chat is open. All right. Make sure you follow us on YouTube. Come on by, give us a thumbs up, follow us, subscribe us. Let me know what your best bet is or what your favorite game is tonight on the board for NHL. We'll talk about that as well. Client card went out on Dub Club, and my best bet went out on the YouTube betting subscription for the clients out there as well. So I can't believe tomorrow's already Wednesday. It's crazy. The week I feel like is flying. Happens when you're busy, man. That's usually what happens. So, all right, let's kick it off. All right, we'll talk a little. We'll talk a little about we got some good college basketball games on tonight. All right. UNC at Florida. That should be a fun one to watch for sure to kick everything off this evening at 7:00. Clemson at South Carolina. And of course, on Friday, don't forget, we have Indiana and Notre Dame to kick off the college football playoff. That should be fun. That should be very fun. I like that. Cody Bellinger going to the Yanks. That is some big news right there. So obviously, Yankees are staying busy, acquiring pitchers, acquiring Bellinger. You lose Soto, you gain some solid players. The Mets, Yankees are going all in here. They really are. You can see the Cubs as well are going after some big name players too. All right. MVP Wilson Nike to sign a long-term deal. what else? SMU's Lashley, he ends a terrible December portal window. Levis is benched for Week 16 against for the Titans. If Mahomes is out, Wentz, per Andy Reid, having full confidence for Carson Wentz to be the backup. I really don't think it's going to matter. Chiefs are in the playoffs. You should probably let Mahomes chill for a little bit for a couple weeks. Let him get recouped back for the playoffs, and we will go from there. Simple as that. Crazy, NFL game. The NFL games last night were a little wild. I should have known because everybody was on that Falcons Raiders over, and I was too at 44.5, and that wasn't even close. That was not even close. I should have just known. Everyone was on it. Take a shot with the under, and that cashed out. But I mean, a nice little 2-team parlay cashed between the Vikings and the Falcons. Just as typical as it gets. But other than that, I mean, now we're back. All right, NBA. You have the NBA Cup Championship. I'm kind of getting tired of this NBA, tournament cup sort of thing. It's kind of, it reminds me of soccer. It really does. You're playing Champions League, Europa League, on top of your club teams. So I just think it's silly. NBA has just been silly ever since COVID. It really has been bringing all this stuff. That's why I don't really watch it that much. I don't. I've kind of gotten tired of the NBA. I'm just being honest here, and specifically because the Sixers are just not playing well whatsoever. McCain is hurt now, and Embiid is hurt once again. It's when's it going to be enough? Enough is enough. If you're the Sixers, and it's time to kind of. I know you extended Embiid for another 3 years. He's laughing at that. He loves that. But will he ever win a title? Will he ever win a championship in Philadelphia? I don't think so. I really don't. I don't. It's frustrating as a fan, and I'm sure I could probably vouch for every other Sixers fan, in the area. But it's getting a little frustrating watching this team. Let alone, the load management on top of that. So it's not what you want to see from your big time players, your big timers. So that's enough of the NBA for you. Let's rock out on third. NFL's doing pretty solid. All right, we've been having a good season in the NFL. Thursday, I don't have a show tomorrow, of course, but Thursday when we're back in action, we have some weekend games. Okay, you have the Broncos and Chargers, which should be a fun Thursday night game to kick everything off for the weekend. That'll be something fun to watch. And Saturday we have 3 games or two games on tap, I should say. Texans, Chiefs, Steelers, Ravens. Great games on Saturday, along with more college football playoff games on top of that. So this is going to be very, very interesting as we get closer to the weekend here. So, but. Other than that, we'll talk NFL on Thursday. All right. And, NBA, there's only one game tonight for the Cup final. Bucks, Thunder. I'm no playing that game at all. In other news in college football, we saw Bo Prabula, the backup quarterback to Drew Aller for Penn State, is putting his name in the transfer queue, or in the transfer portal, I should say. And it's obvious. Because, well, on top of that, we have, Drew Aller. He's coming back for another year. Okay, that's why Kotelnicki is also staying put at Penn State for the offensive coordinator job. He declined the job to West Virginia to stay put with Penn State. Now we know why. We know why because Aller is staying put for another year at Penn State. All right, Bo Prabula. It's unfortunate. I wish we could have seen you play. You're going to be special for another team that you go to. Trace McSorley 2.0. So whoever gets you in the portal should be very, very thankful because you're going to be very special to the next team that you're playing on. So I wish you great endeavors. And much more for your future team. Okay, USC Zachariah Zion Branch, I say, to enter the portal. This is Hoosiers Signetti named that coach of the year. I'm not surprised about that at all. He deserves it. Well done. Very well done there. So, I mean, there's a lot going on. Sacramento State met with Mike Vick on a coaching job. You know it's going to be the next Deion Sanders thing, man. Everyone's going to want to go to Sacramento State. Got to love it, man. But I'm happy for Vic. He turned his life around for sure. He knows he messed up, with all the dog fighting situation there. But he definitely grew out of that stage, and he's better for that. He really is. Obviously not a fan of what he did in the past. I don't think any of us are. But he definitely has cleaned himself up, and I wish him the best at Sacramento State. All right, we have the Scooters Coffee Frisco Bowl this evening tonight. Memphis and West Virginia. Memphis is favored by 5 tonight, and I like the over in this game here this evening. I think we're going to see a lot of points, a lot of high expectations for West Virginia this past during the season this year, and not where they would have liked. This evening, but or extras in the course of the season. But I like Memphis, West Virginia over tonight. I think that's a good spot. I see these teams scoring both at will, and we'll go from there. Memphis, like I said, -5. I'm not going to touch that because you never know. I could see West Virginia win this game straight up at the money line. I believe it's around +175, +185 around there. But the over 58.5, yeah, West Virginia +175 right on the button there. I would take that to the bank. I locked in the over 58. Now it's at 60.5. So obviously the money is flying on this over. So that's where I'm at this evening. Memphis and West Virginia over 58.5. Now it's 60.5. Crazy. I still like the over no matter what. I think we're going to see a bunch of scoring this evening tonight. And a small little sprinkle on West Virginia here on the money line at +175. I mean, I can't see why not in this game here. So, all right, ladies and gentlemen, just like that, let me take a quick 2-minute commercial break. When I get back, we will talk NHL and much, much more. This is the Tuesday edition of Prime Time Live with Philly Pete. Sit back, relax, give me 2, and I will be right back.
Need tickets to that next event? Well, at 12 Ounce Sports, we've got them with soccer anywhere in the world. Tickets to any venue, any sport. Want to go to NCAA or NFL football matches? We've got them.
Yeah.
Baseball at every level. Every Power 5 matchup is available. Don't forget, costumes and paint are optional. What's that? You want to go to Broadway? We have those too. Want to jam out? Every concert, every artist. That's right, at 12 Ounce Sports, we've got the tickets for less. 12ozsports.com/tickets. That's 12ouncesports.com/tickets.
Welcome to MyBookie. You're ready to create an account and start making money, and we're here to help. And remember, you can get a bonus of up to $1,000 on your first deposit. Now you're ready to bet. Just go to mybookie.ag, visit the sportsbook, click on your bet, and input the amount you want to risk or win in the bet slip. Yes, it's that easy. Just remember, at MyBookie, you play, you win, you get paid.
And ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for taking that quick 2-minute commercial break with me. This is the Taco Tuesday edition of Prime Time Live with Philly Pete. I'm your host, the one, the only Philly Pete. We're here live on the 24/7 12 Ounce Sports streaming platform that we have. Say that 10 times fast. Along with the big bang of them all, YouTube. Come on in, subscribe to 12 Ounce Sports Network. Give us a thumbs up. Come on in. The chat's open. Huge NHL card going out. What do you guys have? Let me know what your best play or what your best game is tonight in the chat. We'll go through it. And we'll keep rocking tonight. All right. So I see the more viewers are pouring in. It's good to see here. This show is always, make sure you hit up mybookie.ag. Nothing different here. Mybookie.ag, promo code 12 Ounce Sports. They'll match your first deposit up to $1,000. Also, don't forget to check out the subscription on YouTube. If you want to subscribe to our best bets, you get bets from basically everybody in the 12-ounce sports network here, from Gamble Guide to Sports Stance with Greg, fantasy lineups, top notch there. Some great bets from Gamble Guy as well, and of course myself as well. $6 for the month, $60 for the year, cheaper than your grande coffee at Starbucks. You won't be disappointed. Consistent, transparent cappers. Basically across the network here, and you're not going to get anything. You're not going to get anything better on the X. So I highly recommend you sign up, and on top of that, you get 3 days for free too. So you will not be disappointed. Best bet went out for the subscribers out there this evening in the NHL. Okay, so we'll rock that out. Okay, let's get to it. All right, let's get to it real fast here. All right, and we'll start off. We'll start off with Buffalo and Montreal. Okay, over under here is at 6. All right, Buffalo minus 130, Montreal plus 110. 60% of the public money both on the over and on Montreal here. Okay, the over is 30, 24, and 7. I do like the over in this spot. I think we're going to see goals. Very inconsistent when it comes to goaltending here and defense. But I think with the offenses that they have, you have Suzuki, Caulfield, Tage Thompson, and the rest of the gang there in Buffalo, I think we'll see a good game in terms of goals in this evening here. And, of course, the over combined is very, very, relevant to the over. Okay, so give me the over 6. You could buy down the 5.5 at minus 140 if you want, if you're the juice sort of guy. But the over 6 is at minus 110. I also lean the Montreal Canadiens money line at plus 110. A little bit of home value for that squad there. So Montreal money line, full game over 6, and there you have it there in Montreal. All right, next up, the LA Kings and the Pittsburgh Penguins. All right, LA Kings minus 140 in the money line. Pittsburgh plus 120. All right. Over-under set only at 5.5 here. And it looks like it's a split in terms of money line. All right. So, and then the over is at 53% on the over here. The under is 30, 28, and 4 between these two teams here. Again, I like the LA. I just feel like the defense really does favor the LA Kings in this spot here. It really depends on what Pittsburgh team shows up this evening. And I still can't trust their defense. So give me the LA Kings money line tonight, minus 140. A little bit of juice, but nothing too crazy as a road favor. But I will take that. I will 100% take that bet for sure. Kings money line, minus 140. And I want to take the under 5.5. At plus 105, I might even buy up to a 6 at minus 130, just to be a little bit certain there. But I can see the LA Kings win this game 3-1, 3-2. That's a feeling for me. So LA Kings money line, full game under there in Pittsburgh. All right, Columbus, Tampa. All right, Tampa minus 250 in the money line. Full game is over 6 at minus 125 or minus 130. 80% of the public money riding the Bolts. 65% of the public money riding the over. All right, right off the bat, I'm taking the Tampa Bay Lightning puck line at plus 100. All right, even money there. Full game over 6, I'm rocking at minus 130. The over between these two teams combined, 33-22. Okay, 33, 22, and 4. All right, so big favor to the over in this spot. So I'm all over it. This is going to be a client play as well with the full game over 6. But I like Tampa. Puck line at plus 100. I like the team total over 3.5 as well for Tampa. I think Columbus could score at least 2 in this game and give us like 4 goals for Tampa. All right, worst comes to worst, we get a push with a 4-2, maybe a 5-2 with an empty netter, cash that over 6. But this is one of my favorite overs of the night. Tampa, Columbus, full game over 6. Tampa puck line, Tampa team total over 3.5. I also like the first period over 1.5. Give us 2 goals in the first. That's all we need to cash it out. Tampa, Columbus, there you have it. All right, Islanders, Carolina. This is a good bounce back spot for Carolina in this game here. Carolina minus 240 on the money line. Over under set at 5.5. And the puck line's around plus 120 for Carolina. 75% of the public money on Carolina. Full game over favored at 65% with the public money here. The overs 30, 27, and 5. I'm not dropping 240. Okay, on Carolina money line. However, I do like the Canes puck line at plus 120. A little bit of bang for your buck there. It's funny in comparison here because you look at Tampa. They're minus 250. Carolina's minus 240. However, you're getting plus 100 for Tampa on the puck line. For Carolina, you're getting plus 120. So you get a little bit of value there in that spot there for Carolina, but I still like that. Carolina puck line plus 120. I like the full game over 5.5 as well between these two teams. I like the Carolina team total over 3.5. I expect them to basically rot the Islanders tonight. I really do. I expect them to go all out. 4 goals, 4-2 is what I'm thinking for Carolina. That'll cash everything out for us. That's exactly what we need. So Hurricanes puck line, full game over. My favorite play in this game is the team total over 3.5 for Carolina. I do like this spot for them. I believe they will get 4, and you can get that around minus 125. So it's not terrible money there if you're considering that action. So there you go. Hurricanes puck line at plus 120, full game over 5.5. And the Carolina Hurricanes team total over 3.5 at minus 125, just like the Tampa Bay Lightning team total over 3.5 as well. I like both spots there. Okay. New York Rangers, the struggling New York Rangers against an even more struggling team, the Nashville Predators. Rangers plus 130, Nashville minus 150. Over-under set at 6 at minus 105. You could buy down the 5.5 to minus 140. Okay. Looks like 60% of the public money riding on the Rangers money line, okay, at that dog spot, and 60% of the public money on the under 6. Well, I like the under 6 in this game for sure. However, I want to take a small chance on this. And I know that Nashville money line is a little pricey at minus 150. I would see if you could shop around for a minus 140-ish if you can still get it. Otherwise, the minus 1 looks pretty good. Even the Hurricanes, the Hurricanes minus 1 is a good spot as well. So not a bad take there. But Nashville, I like, puck line tonight. I'm taking a chance tonight. I don't like the Rangers at all lately. They've been playing very bad, very inconsistent. Don't get me wrong. Nashville's the same way, not having a good year at all. But, the under is 36, 24, and 1. So the under is flying high between these two teams combined this season. So I like the under 6 right off the bat. And I want to take a shot with Nashville puck line, plus 180 this evening. Call me crazy, but I want to give it a chance. Nothing insane, but, a small little sprinkle on that value. And, you might be a winner tonight in that game. So there you go. Predators puck line, full game under 6. Rangers, Preds, there you have it. New Jersey Devils and the St. Louis Blues. Okay, so we have New Jersey minus 190 on the money line, Blues plus 160, over/under set at 5.5. Right off, 60% of the money is on New Jersey, but I like New Jersey minus 1 tonight. Okay, I like them minus 1 at minus 140. You'll get not terrible. I like that spot for the Devils. I also like Shane Neeson to score. I like Dawson Mercer to score as well tonight. I think New Jersey goes off against the Blues. I would even consider the over 5.5 in this spot, considering that St. Louis isn't too bad of an over team. However, the under is 36, 24, and 5. So the under is trending big time between these two teams, but it's not gonna scare me. All right, I like the over 5.5. But my favorite play this evening though is going to be New Jersey Devils minus 1 tonight on that puck line. All right, last 4 games, got a couple minutes left, and my laptop is about to pretty much pass out anyway, so it'd be perfect timing here. Washington, Chicago, all right, Washington minus 190 on the money line, over/under at 5.5. The puck line is at plus 140, 75% of the public money on the Capitals, and 70% of the public money on the over. And I'm going with them as well. Give me the Washington Capitals puck line plus 140 and the full game over 5.5. I even like the first period over 1.5 between these two teams as well. Now, don't get me wrong. The under is 30, 25, and 6 between these two teams. So obviously the under is kind of trending. But at 5.5 between two pretty solid offensive teams, I like the over there for sure. So there you go. Yeah, baby. Hi. Can you yeah. Boston, Calgary. All right. Over/under set at 5.5. Over/under set at 5.5 at plus 105. Boston minus 130. Calgary plus 120. This is about as even as it gets here. But the under is 33, 29, and 1. All right. I like the under 5.5 in this game. But I'm gonna go Boston money line here tonight as well. All right. I know this is split. but Boston is due. All right, Calgary kind of came back to reality a little bit, but Boston, I'm starting to dig them a little bit more. So Bruins, give me Bruins money line at -130 in the full game under 5.5. All right. Last two games, Ottawa, Seattle. Ottawa -125 on the money line. Seattle +115. Looks like 60% of the public money on the Sens and the full game over is at 65%. Okay, don't throw that. Okay. Over under 5.5 at +120. I like the full game over 5.5 at +120. If you're giving me those sort of odds, I like them. I also like the Ottawa Senators at -125 on that small money line. Just can't trust the Kraken right now either. And the under is 30, 26, and 6. So little trend to the under, but at that price for the value, give me the over 5.5 at +120 and the Ottawa Senators money line at -125. Last but not least, Winnipeg, San Jose. Winnipeg -230 the money line. San Jose +190. 80% of the public money riding the Winnipeg Jets. 60% of the public money on the over. All right. Give me the Winnipeg. Be careful. Give me the Winnipeg Jets. All right. Puck line +120. And the full game over 5.5. That's what I like tonight. So that's what I like. Sit down. All right. Winnipeg puck line +120, and the full game over 5.5. So that's what I'm in between those two. I like a 3-team parlay between Winnipeg. I like Winnipeg. I like Winnipeg, Washington. Actually, yeah. It's Carolina, Washington, and Winnipeg. 3-team parlay right there is about +220-ish. Something to consider if you're feeling that way. So, but ladies and gentlemen, there you go. My favorite over of the night is going to be that Tampa Bay and Columbus over. I do like Carolina team total over 3.5 for a 3.5 or for a team total play for the evening. My favorite first period over is going to be Tampa as well. Tampa Columbus. I expect a lot of goals. My favorite road game tonight for a team is going to be the LA Kings, and my favorite dog game of the night is going to be Gia. No, all right, you gotta stop. Just relax. Okay, calm down. And my favorite dog play, give me the Montreal Canadiens +115. All right, simple as that. So, all right, ladies and gentlemen, before my laptop dies here, I am out of time. All right, hopefully everyone had fun. And hey, listen, I will talk to you guys on Thursday. Take care. Let's cash out some good tickets tonight, and talk to you guys in a couple of days.
Need tickets to that next event? Well, at 12 Ounce Sports, we've got them with soccer anywhere in the world. Tickets to any venue, any sport. Want to go to NCAA or NFL football matches? We've got them.
Yeah.
Baseball at every level. Every Power 5 matchup is available. Don't forget, costumes and paint are optional. What's that? You want to go to Broadway? We have those too. Want to jam out? Every concert, every artist. That's right. At 12 Ounce Sports, we've got the tickets for less. 12ozsports.com/tickets. That's 12ouncesports.com/tickets.
Welcome to MyBookie. You're ready to create an account and start making money. And we're here to help. And remember, you can get a bonus of up to $1,000 on your first deposit. Now you're ready to bet. Just go to mybookie.ag, visit the sportsbook, click on your bet, and input the amount you want to risk or win in the bet slip. Yes, it's that easy. Just remember, at MyBookie, you play, you win, you get paid.